Hey there, YouTubers and collectors. This is Salvador Los Angeles. I'm here with my personal video review of the new NECA figures from the movie The Hunger Games, which will be released very soon based on the very successful book by Suzanne Collins. I'm going to read this right off of Wikipedia here. The Hunger Games is a young adult novel written by Suzanne Collins. It was originally published in hardcover on September 14th, 2008 by Scholastic. It is written in first person and introduces 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen, who lives in a post-apocalyptic world in the country of Panem, where the countries of North America once existed. The capital, a highly advanced metropolis, holds absolute power over the rest of the nation. The Hunger Games are an annual event in which one boy and one girl aged 12 to 18 from each of the 12 districts surrounding the capital are selected by lottery to compete in a televised battle in which only one person can survive. These are the main characters in the movie. Obviously Katniss Everdeen, played by actress Jennifer Lawrence. Then we have Gale Hawthorne, played by actor Liam Hemsworth. Then we have Peeta Mellark, played by actor Josh Hutcherson. Here is the back of Gale Hawthorne's box. There he is. In fact, as far as packaging goes, I think it's a little plain, but does get the point across. These are the actors, these are the figures, this is the movie, and there we go. So every box has, there's Peeta, there's Katniss, and then there's Gale. Now this is an American book written in America. It's not British, so I think these are sort of odd names, especially calling a guy Gale. And Katniss and Peeta, we're all used to seeing Peeta written P-I-T-A like pita bread. So this is kind of strange. Anyway, this movie looks like it's going after the young adult crowd, obviously, like the book, going after the Twilight audience, of which I am not part. Although I do enjoy Twilight, I am not in the demographic. Now, if you're familiar with the motion picture The Running Man, based on Stephen King's short story starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, this movie seems reminiscent of that. In the future, people compete for their lives in reality shows, as we would call them now, reality shows, to the death. Alright, so here are the figures out of their packaging. Gale, Katniss, and Peeta. Here he is. I set him up so he's actually picking his own ear with his spear. I'm not sure if that's how he holds it in the movie, but that's how you would hold a spear if you're going to chuck it. Alright, so let's check out Gale Hawthorne. I think that this is a really nice figure. I just think it's a little boring. If you look at the picture of him here, he's wearing a vest. Here he has no vest. At least Katniss has a jacket. Peeta has a jacket. Nice little and they have accessories. Gale has neither a vest nor accessories, but as far as detail goes, he does look really great. I do like the pants. Pockets detail looks really great. Shoes look really great. I like the shoes. No actual bottoms of shoes. Sometimes they make figures with actual shoe bottoms or foot bottoms, which I think looks really nice, but this does not have that. Hair is nice. Nice figure. Articulation is as follows: neck articulation, shoulder articulation, elbow, waist goes 360, no wrist, no knees, and ankles go 360. He does stand on his own, which is always a plus to me. I hate when I need a stand. He does have sort of a trademark nose. He does have sort of a bump on his nose in real life, and it doesn't look like the figure has the bump that the actor has. But other than that, great looking figure. It would have been nice if he would have had some wrist articulation, because the other figures do have wrist articulation. Alright, we're going to check out Peeta here. His articulation is as follows. The head moves, shoulders, elbows, wrist, waist goes 360, no knees, and the boots do go 360 as well. He comes with a sword. I'm sorry, why do I keep saying sword? It's a spear. I guess because I'm so used to figures that have swords, but he comes with a spear that's okay. It's an okay looking spear. I don't think it's wonderful. Maybe it's movie accurate. I don't know. Nice looking sculpt. Nice looking eyes on these figures, I must say. Eyes look really good. Camera can't do the eyes justice, but I think they got some nice looking eyes that look really realistic. Boots, I really like these boots. Great looking boots. Does it look like the actor? I think they did a decent job here. It would appear to me that the actors are actually a little more fair complected than the figures, which look a little more tan. The jacket is nice, and the spear is nice, and he stands on his own, which I always appreciate. They've done a really good job of hiding the elbow joints. You can't even see them at all. Hair looks pretty good. Some knee articulation would have been nice in these figures, I think. Especially with pants like this, I think he could have hidden them well. They wouldn't have been as obvious because he has these baggy, crinkly, creased up pants. I think some knee articulation would have been wonderful, seeing as how you have ankle, wrist, neck, waist on this particular figure. So there he is. There is Peter Mellark. Not sure I'm pronouncing that last name right, but there is his figure. And I am going from what I'm considering right now my least favorite to favorite. And we have coming up next, of course, Katniss. Now here is our star and our heroine, Katniss Everdeen. Sorry, Katniss, that is for technical purposes only, to lift you up by the head. That's kind of disrespectful. I'm sorry to Jennifer Lawrence. I agree. If Jennifer Lawrence goes out with me, I'll never do that again. All right, so here we go with her figure. She does come with the bow and arrow accessories because Katniss's character is an archer. And you can do, if you play around with her right hand, you can stick the arrow in it and kind of create this type of look where she's about to shoot her arrow. She has a quiver in the back that fits all 3 arrows, but I only have 2 in there now because 1 is in her hand. She has great looking eyes. I mean, geez, I swear this camera does no justice. Look how terrible that zoom is. That's about as close as I can get. Her eyes look really great, really realistic looking eyes. Hair is really nice. From the back, look at that detail on the backpack. The arrow quiver. It looks like she may have a dagger here. Doesn't come out though, it just stays there. Pants look great. Again, these boots are really, really wonderful. I really like these boots here. And she can stand on her own, which I love. A really nice looking figure. I'm not so crazy about the bow and arrow. The arrow's kind of cheaply made. The bow looks kind of cheaply made. You know, I just think on a figure like this, this is a really nice figure with great detail. They paid a lot of attention to it. Hair looks great. Her braid is wonderful. They could have done a better job, I think, on the bow and arrow. They kind of just slapped it together, it seems. It seems like they didn't put any attention to the real nice detail on the bow and arrow that they could have. Articulation is as follows. She has the same articulation as all the other figures, essentially. She has the head, she has the shoulder, she has the elbow, she has the wrist, she has the waist, she has the boots. She does not have any knee articulation. This jacket does not open. I don't think, yeah, do not try to open up the jacket. You might break it. If you were going to get only one figure, this is the figure. She is not only the star of the movie, but I believe she has the best looking figure. And you can pose her in this fashion like she is about to shoot an arrow. Probably looks better. Oh, sorry. That arrow stayed between her fingertips. Look at that. Well, oh, sorry. All right, so there we go. There she is in all her glory. Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen. There they are. There they were. Go out and get them or don't. If you're going to get them, get Katniss. Although she would probably be the first to fly off the shelf. I've only seen this at one store. I've only seen these figures at one store. And I grabbed all 3 of them. I think I took the last 3 that were on the shelf. The only 3. All right, go out and get them. Okay? All right, do what I say. All right, thanks for watching.